Parents of Preschool Youngsters mentors parents to implement engaging and educational activities into their children's lives. Joining us to share more about the program and what they are doing to advance our youth is HIPPY Program Coordinator Judith Santos. Welcome.
Thank you.
So can you give us a little history about the HIPPY program? How did it get started?
The home instruction for Parents for Preschool Youngsters started in 1992, and BronxWorks, formerly known as Citizen Advice Bureau. It was a group of parents that get together to teach the parents. So the program started with a group of coordinator, parents educators. They go to the house. They teach the parents how to teach the children. So it's a curriculum of 30 weeks that we work in English or Spanish and with 9 books. And we work from there. We go to the house. We teach the parents through the role play, and we work with them, teach them exactly what they have to do with their children, and they work with their children for 20 to 25 minutes every day for 5 days.
And what exactly are you teaching the parents to teach them?
Well, it's a curriculum. They teach the English, they teach them to read, to write, the letters, numbers, shapes, different concepts that they need to know. It's like school readiness. When they start the school, they're going to be ready for the school.
What is the age range of the children that we're trying to teach?
We're working with 3, 4, and 5 years old.
Okay, so before kindergarten.
Before, yes. So when they start school, they're ready for the school. And the children love the program, and also the parents, because it's a tool that we give them for them to get the children ready for school, to succeed in school.
How many parents would you estimate that you had in the program?
Every year we work with 70 to 80 families, sometimes 80 to 85 children that we work every year with them.
Wow, that's a lot. So from 1992 to now, that's a big chunk of kids there.
Yes, we have. We just we celebrated the 20th birthday last year. This is our 21, and we already have 75 families enrolled in the program for the next year start. We work from October to May. That's 30 weeks of work that we give them.
Wow, that's awesome.
And it's free, so they know the parents doesn't have to work. What we do is that every other week we get together for a group meeting. We get together the parents, we bring them. It could be a workshop, it could be some information that we bring them, information about the program, also different things that they need to know of the child's development, or if the child has any difficulties on learning. Also the things that goes on around the community, so they get informed of what's going on. BronxWorks is a nonprofit organization that works with different issues and services, and so we direct them if they need those services. It could be immigration status that they need to establish, or Medicaid, or food stamp, or housing. So we get together and we give them that information also to the parents.
Sounds like full service.
Yes.
Do with the families and the individual problems. That's very nice. What's your favorite part about being involved in this program?
I believe is to see the children's faces when they come to the program and they say, I know this, or the parents, to see them how happy they are that the children have learned certain things that they didn't know, or to find out that they really can read at a small age, or if they have something difficult that they could bring it to the office, and we could talk about it, find out information for them, and to see that they're satisfied with what we do with them. That's simple, what I really love and admire.
So do you guys still go to the houses, or do they have to come to the
No,
site?
we visit them.
Oh, you visit
Yes, the parents educators go to the house once a week with a package, and they sit down for 40 to 45 minutes. They go over the whole package to tell them exactly what they have to do, and then we give them the lesson and the book that correspond for that week, and the materials that they need to use. It could be the shapes. So we have what we call the HIPPY shapes. It's different geometric forms that we provide them, and also all the supplies, the glues, the scissors, all the things that they need in order for them to work, so they don't have excuse. I didn't have that, so that's what I do this part of the program. But they do visit the house, they stay there. They ask if they need any other help, and that's why we refer them to other service in the BronxWorks.
That seems like a lot for these teachers to go 75 families within a week. How many?
I have from 3 to 4 parents educators, so they have a load of 20 to 25 families.
Wow, that's still a lot.
Yeah, it is. But they managed to go from Monday to Friday to go and do the visits.
Do you ever have any of, I guess I'd say your graduates come back and talk to you about their experience with their kids? Or
Actually, we have people that comes by and others that they have graduated already and they have little siblings and they coming back to the program. They do have gone to college or they have gone to do different things for the community and they get involved. That's one of the things that the programs offers. That's not only for them to teach them to be ready when they start school, but also to succeed in life, that they could go on, they could learn a lot of things, and they could continue their educations. So
that sounds really great to just have former students come back and be the teachers now and see the cycle continue. It's a beautiful thing.
I have one of my parents educators that this year happened. Her mother was in the program for one of her siblings, so now she's working with us, and that's why she came to work with us, because she says, oh, my mother used to do that, so I wanted the experience to do the same thing, to teach the children. So even though they don't teach the children, they teach the parents, they get related with the children that are in the house. Sometimes they're in the house, sometimes they're in school, but when they see them, they say, oh, that's my teacher, even though they don't talk to them as much.
Have you also been a parent coordinator?
That's how I start.
That's how you started?
I start as a parent educator,
Mm-hmm.
doing visits in the houses and, visits all the people. And then I start as a coordinator.
What is your most memorable moment of being a parent educator?
When the children receive you in the house.
Oh, yeah.
My teacher came in today, so that's something that it gives you like a satisfaction that they really wants to see you there. They really wants to receive what you bring to them.
Mm-hmm. Has there been any difficulties while you're teaching? Did anybody be particularly resistant to wanting to learn?
No, some of the parents in the beginning they start like, oh, this is a lot of work, or I don't have time for this. But then when you talk to them and you explain to them, it's not the same that you sit down one-on-one with the child and give them all the information, that when you send it to school, there's 30 or 20 children in the classroom. They're not going to pay the same attention that you're paying attention to your child.
And you're their parents, so they're going to
listen. And you're
the
parents. It's come from per hand. So I explain to them, what is the importance that the education should start in the house and then continue in the school.
And what's the future for the HIPPY program? Are you guys going to expand? Is there something else that...
We hope so. Because we have limited funding, so that's why we haven't expanded as much. Mm-hmm. But we hope that, people will come out, see the program, see how it works, and see the parents that really, they get a lot from this. They don't only get the education for the children, they get confidence to go out in the community, they get involved in the schools, they get involved, and others get involved going back to school to learn more and be professionals. So that's something that we really hope like people see the program, that it works, and could be able to support us.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure coming into your homes, and I'd like to thank all of our guests for joining us and you, the viewers, for tuning in. If you missed any part of today's show, you can catch the Recablecast at 10 p.m. on Cablevision Channel 67 or FiOS 33, or watch anytime on the web at BronxNet.org. Have a great week, and don't forget to keep your heart, your mind, and most of all, this channel wide open. Thanks.